2025년 1월 12일 오후 8시 37분.
Listening 50.
A. Listen and repeat.
Listening 50.
A. Listen and repeat. Point to the speakers, then listen again.
Number 1. Hi, Mr.
Hi,
Day.
Mr. Day.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Number 2. Thanks.
Thanks.
Phew.
Phew.
It's hot today.
It's hot today.
That's
That's
right.
right.
It's 92 degrees. Number 3. Wow.
Wow.
Do you think
Do
it's
you
going
think it's
to rain?
going to rain?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's getting
It's getting
cloudy.
cloudy.
Number 4. So, how's
how's
your
your
family,
family,
Charlie?
Charlie?
They're fine.
They're fine.
But my
But
sister,
my sister has the flu.
Number 5. I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry
to hear that. It's not
It's
serious.
not serious.
She's doing
She's
better
doing
today.
better today.
Good.
Good.
Number 6. Look,
Look,
it's starting,
it's starting to
to rain.
rain.
I'd better,
I better go home.
Take care,
Take
Charlie.
care, Charlie.
Bye, Mr. Day.
Bye, Mr. Day.
Now listen again.
Hi, Mr. Day.
Hi, Mr. Day.
Hello,
Hello,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Phew.
Phew.
It's hot today.
It's hot today.
That's right.
That's right.
It's
It's
92
92
degrees.
degrees.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you think it's
Do you
going
think
to
it's
rain?
going to rain?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's getting
It's
cloudy.
getting cloudy.
So, how's
So,
your family,
how's your
Charlie?
family, Charlie?
They're fine.
They're fine.
But my
But
sister,
my
has,
sister
the
has
flu.
the flu.
I'm sorry
I'm
to
sorry
hear
to
that.
hear that.
It's not serious.
It's not serious.
She's doing
She's
better
doing
today.
better today.
Good.
Good.
Look,
Look,
it's starting to
it's
rain.
starting to rain.
I'd better
I
go
better
home.
go home.
Take care,
Take
Charlie.
care, Charlie.
Bye, Mr. Day.
Bye, Mr. Day.
Listening 51.
A. Listen and repeat.
Number 1.
Feed the birds.
Feed the birds.
Number 2.
Read a newspaper.
Read the newspaper.
Number 3.
Take medicine.
Take medicine.
Number 4.
Go to a cafe.
Go to a cafe.
Number 5.
Visit a museum.
Visit a museum.
Number 6.
Take the subway.
Take the subway.
Number 7.
Give a speech.
Give a speech.
Number 8.
Take a math test.
Take a math test.
Number 9.
Bake bread.
Bake bread.
Number 10.
Get a haircut.
Get a haircut.
Listening 52.
C. Listen and point. Take the subway.
Take the subway.
Take medicine.
Take medicine.
Read a newspaper.
Read a newspaper.
Visit a museum.
Visit a museum.
Take a math test.
Take a math test.
Feed the birds.
Feed the birds.
Bake bread.
Bake bread.
Get a haircut.
Get a haircut.
Go to a cafe.
Go to a cafe.
Give a speech.
Give a speech.
Now listen and point to the speakers.
May I speak to
I
Dan,
speak to
please?
Dan, please.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry,
he's not
he's
in
not
right
in
now.
right now.
Can you take a
Can I
message?
take a message?
Sure.
Sure.
Who's calling?
Who's calling?
This is Len.
This is Len.
I'll be late for lunch today. I'll see him at
I'll see
2
him at
o'clock.
2 o'clock.
What are you
What are you
doing?
doing?
I'm writing a
I'm
letter to
writing a
Gabby
letter to
Landers.
Gabby Landers.
How many pieces
How
of
many pieces
apple
of
pie
apple
did you
pie
have?
did you have?
We had
We
two
had two
pieces of
pieces
apple
of
pie.
apple pie.
Listening 53.
A. Listen and repeat.
Number 1.
Once a day.
Once a day.
Number 2.
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Number 3.
3 times a month.
3 times a month.
Number 4.
4 times a year.
4 times a year.
Listening 54.
B. Listen and repeat. How often do
How
you
often
read
do
a
you read a
newspaper?
newspaper?
I read a
I read
newspaper,
a
once a
newspaper
month.
once a month.
How often
How
does she
often
read
does
a
she read a
newspaper?
newspaper?
She reads
She
a
reads a
newspaper once a
newspaper
month.
once a month.
Listening 55.
C. Look at page 28. Listen and point. How often does he get a
How often does
haircut?
he get a haircut?
He gets a
He
haircut
gets a
twice
haircut
a month.
twice a month.
How often do
How
they
often
take
do
the
they
subway?
take the subway?
They take the
They
subway
take the
5
subway
times a
5
week.
times a week.
How often does he give
How
a
often does
speech?
he give a
He
speech?
gives a speech
He
4
gives a speech
times a
4
year.
times a year.
Listening 56.
A. Listen and repeat. Then practice with a partner.
How often do
How
you
often
visit
do
a
you visit a
museum?
museum?
I visit
I
a
visit a
museum 4
museum
times a
4
year.
times a year.
Number 1. How often
How
do
often
you get
do
a
you get a
haircut?
haircut?
I get a
I get a
haircut
haircut
twice a month.
twice a month.
Number 2.
How often
How
does
often
she
does
take
she take
medicine?
medicine?
She takes
She takes
medicine 3
medicine
times a
3
day.
times a day.
Number 3.
How
How
often does he
often does
feed
he
the
feed the
birds?
birds?
He
He
feeds the
feeds the
birds
birds
once a day.
once a day.
Number 4.
How
How
often do
often
they
do
go
they
to
go
a
to a
cafe?
cafe?
They go to
They
a
go to a
cafe
cafe
twice a week.
twice a week.
Number 5.
How
How
often do you
often do
take
you
the
take
subway?
the subway?
We take
We
the
take the
subway
subway
5
5
times a week.
times a week.
Number 6.
How often
How
does she
often does
bake
she
bread?
bake bread?
She bakes
She
bread
bakes bread
once a day.
once a day.
Number 7.
How often do
How
they
often
take
do
a
they
math
take a
test? They take a math test 3 times a month.
Number 8.
How often
How
does
often
he give a
does he give a
speech?
speech?
He gives a
He gives a
speech
speech
4
4
times a
times a
year.
year.
Listening 57.
C. Listen and sing along. How often do you give a speech?
How often do you give a speech? I give a speech 3 times a year. How often do you get a haircut? I get a haircut once a month. How often does he feed the birds? He feeds the birds 4 times a month. How often does he take a math test? He takes a math test twice a week. How often do they bake bread? They bake bread 3 times a day. How often do they take the subway? They take the subway twice a day.
Now it's your turn.
How often do you give a speech? I give a speech 3 times a year. How often do you get a haircut? I get a haircut once a month. How often does he feed the birds? He feeds the birds 4 times a month. How often does he take a math test? He takes a math test twice a week. How often do they bake bread? They bake bread 3 times a day. How often do they take the subway? They take the subway twice a day.
Listening 58.
A. Listen and read along. Dear Gabby.
Dear Copy.
Dear Gabby,
Dear
I
Copy.
am 13
I'm
years
13
old
years
and
old.
I have a
I
big
have a
problem.
big problem.
My little
My
brother
little
is
brother
a
is a
pest.
pest.
He
He
follows me
follows
all
me
the
all
time
the time
and always
always
bothers me
me
and my
and my
friends.
friends.
He
He
goes
goes
into my room and
and takes my things without asking.
My mom
My
tells
tells
me
me
to
to
be
be
patient
patient
because I am older.
older.
It's not
It's
fair.
not fair.
What can I do?
What can I do?
Going crazy.
Going crazy.
Dear crazy.
Dear crazy.
Your little
Your
brother
little brother loves you very much and wants your
attention.
attention.
Spend time with him.
With him.
Tell him he
Tell him we can use your
but
things,
he has to
but he has
ask
to
first.
Help him find some friends.
And
And don't forget,
he
he
will
will
grow up.
grow up.
Gabby,
Copy.
new words.
New words.
Pest,
Pest.
bother,
Bother.
without,
Without.
tell,
Tell.
patient,
Patient.
fair,
Fair.
crazy,
Crazy.
attention,
Attention.
spend time,
Spend time.
grow up,
Grow up.
Listening 59.
B. Listen and circle true or false.
Number 1.
Crazy is 13
Crazy is
years
13
old.
years old.
Crazy is
Crazy
13
is
years
13
old.
years old.
Number 2.
Crazy is
Crazy
younger
is
than her
younger
brother.
than her brother.
Crazy is
Crazy
younger
is
than
younger
her
than
brother.
her brother.
Number 3.
Crazy's
Crazy's
brother
brother
bothers their
bothers
mother.
their mother.
Crazy's
Crazy's
brother
brother
bothers
their
their mother.
mother.
Number 4.
Her brother
Her
borrows
brother
her
borrows
things
her
without
things
asking.
without asking.
Her brother
Her
borrows
brother
her
borrows
things
her
without
things without
asking.
asking.
Listening 60.
A. Listen and answer the questions.
Number 1.
How often do
How
you
often
read
do
a
you read a
newspaper?
newspaper?
How often
How
do you
often
read a
do you read a
newspaper?
newspaper?
Number 2.
How often
How
do you
often
get
do
a
you get a
haircut?
haircut?
How often
How
do you
often
get
do
a
you get a
haircut?
haircut?
Number 3.
How often do
How
you
often
visit
do
a
you visit a
museum?
museum?
How often
How
do you
often do
visit
you
a
visit a
museum?
museum?
Number 4.
How often do
How
you
often do
feed the
you feed the
birds?
birds?
How
How
often do you
often do
feed
you
the
feed the
birds?
birds?
Listening 61.
B. Listen and repeat.
New words.
New word.
60.
60,
70.
70,
80.
80,
90.
90,
100.
100,
1,000.
1,000,
Million.
million.
Listening 62.
C. Listen and read. Sunnyville
Sunnyville
Wildlife.
Wildlife.
Come to visit our
Come to visit our
wildlife center.
wildlife center.
We had
We had
62 different kinds of birds
last year,
and now we have
and now we have
78 different
kinds of birds,
says the manager,
says the
Mary
manager
Carter.
Mary Carter.
Last year,
Last
we
year,
only
we
had
only had 81 different kinds of butterflies,
and now we have
and now we have
94
different kinds.
It's very
It's
exciting.
very exciting.
Sunnyville News.
News.
There are
There are
lots
lots
of fun things to do in Sunnyville. 970 people came to the pool party on Saturday,
and
and 2,956 people came to the concert
last night.
Sunnyville
Sunnyville Park is also very popular. There were 52,844 visitors last year. Come to Sunnyville
and have fun.
and have fun.
Sunnyville Factory.
Sunnyville Factory.
Everyone
Everyone
loves
loves
Coco's
cookies.
Last year,
Last year,
Coco's Cookie Factory sold
870,000 cookies.
They sold
They
2
sold 2
million
million
cookies
this year.
They think
They
they'll
think
sell
they'll sell more than 3,500,000 cookies next year.
Listening 63.
A. Listen and number in order.
It was
It
69
was 69
degrees in
degrees
Sunnyville
in
this morning.
Sunnyvale this morning.
There are
There's
39,515 people living in
living in
Sunnyville.
Sunnyvale.
3,579 people ate at Papa Joe's restaurant last month.
Mr. White
Mr.
baked
White
690 blueberry pies last week.
There are
There's
303,791 books in the Sunnyville Library.
Deborah Pillman signed
Deborah signed
96 autographs at the Sunnyville Movie Theater yesterday.
Listening 64.
A. Listen and circle the correct picture.
Number 1.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Sunnyville Museum. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a
Do you have
special
a special
exhibit today?
exhibit today?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
It's an
It's
exhibit
an
of
exhibit
old
of
photos of
photos of
Sunnyville.
Sunnyvale.
Are there any
Are there any
tours?
tours?
Yes.
Yes.
Tours are
Tours
at 11
are at 11
o'clock,
o'clock,
2:30,
2:30,
and 5
and
o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your
You're
help.
welcome.
You're welcome.
Number 2. Hello.
Hello.
Are you ready to
ready
order?
to order?
I think so.
I think so.
I'll have a bowl of
And a
chicken
bowl
soup.
of chicken soup.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We don't have
we
chicken
don't have
soup
chicken
today.
soup today.
We have
We
garlic
have
soup.
garlic soup.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
I
like
don't
garlic.
like garlic.
What's today's
What's today's
special?
special?
Spaghetti and
Spaghetti and
meatballs.
meatballs.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I'll have
I'll have
spaghetti,
and iced tea.
Okay.
Okay.
Spaghetti and
Spaghetti
meatballs
and
and a glass
and
of
a
iced
glass of
tea.
iced tea.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Number 3.
Hi,
Hi.
can I help you?
Can I help you?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
What kinds
What
of
kinds
pie
of
do you
pie do you
have?
have?
We have
I
lemon,
have lemon,
peach, and
peach,
cherry.
and cherry.
How about apple?
How about apple?
I love
I
apple
love
pie.
apple pie.
Sorry, we're
Sorry,
out of
we're
apple.
out of apple.
Oh. How much are the
Those
cherry
are the cherry
pies?
They're
pies.
$10
$10 each.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take a
I'll
cherry
take a
pie.
cherry pie.
Great.
Great.
Number 4.
Hello?
Hello.
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 May I
May I
speak
speak
to Annie,
to
please?
Annie, please?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
She's not in
She's
right
not
now.
in right now.
Can you take a
Can you
message?
take a message?
Sure.
Sure.
Who's calling?
Who's calling?
This is
This
Mrs.
is
Brown
Mrs.
at the
Brown at the
Sunnyville Library.
Library.
We have
We have
sports in
sports in
Sunnyville now.
Sunnyville now.
Is that a book?
Mr.
No.
No.
It's a
It's a
DVD.
DVD.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give her the
I'll
message.
give the message.
Number 5.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Matt.
I'm Matt.
How are you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Fine, thanks.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
How's your
How's
family?
your family?
My mother and
My
sister
mother
are
and
sick.
sister are sick.
I'm sorry to
I'm
hear
sorry
that.
to hear
What's
that.
the matter?
What's the matter?
They have the
They
flu.
had the flu.
Oh,
Oh,
is your brother
is
sick
your
too?
brother sick too?
No,
No,
he isn't sick.
he's sick.
Good.
Good.